Tout Bouts presents TNA Talk with Professor S and Candy Ass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. We're here from nowhere. This is the Danger Room, actually. I'm Professor S. This is beautiful Baboon the Blizzard. And we're doing our second episode of TNA Talk, where we're going to do nothing but stare at this and post it on YouTube.
Did you forget so soon?
No, we're previewing tonight's Impact on March 7th, 2013, and also previewing for Lethal Lockdown on March 10th, this Sunday coming up, and then we'll follow up with a post-show of Lethal Lockdown, kicking some ass at the end of the night when we're all baked out and Jack Swaggered, if you will.
RVD.
So first things first, we're going to talk about what happened last week. What happened is Velvet Sky versus Gail Kim after winning in her rematch against Tara.
Yeah, Gail Kim's a little upset with Tara and Terrell there. She thinks that she seems to be favored in Velvet Sky. Is it true? Is it not true? Who knows? Is it going to be an awesome feud? Yeah, because it's going to be hot chicks rubbing up against each other.
Always hot chicks rubbing up against each other is hot.
Awesome. Once again, thank you, cameraman.
Yeah, TNA, it's our best part is the women. We just got to keep talking about them. But anyways, on top of that, we saw a couple things. Austin Aries and Bobby Roode more promoing, and then with Chavo and Hernandez, and then we saw a setup for a Lethal Lockdown match that we'll get into a little bit later. And then outside of that, not much happened. Kenny King defeated RVD. Finally, he only had 12 shots at the title.
Yeah, you kind of figure after like the 9th time he's probably going to beat him, and he did.
It's alright. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter because they have nobody in their X division except for those two. And while Christian York can bumble around, he's still 38 and close to a wheelchair with the drugs and the way he wrestles.
And Aries is definitely not going back to the X division.
I think Aries should go back. I think he should just have every title. I think that'd be awesome.
It would be.
And then at the end of the night, we saw Team Aces and Eights revealed, and it's pretty much their usual with Mike Knox, Luke Gallows. It's going to be Garrett Bischoff, Mr. Anderson, and Devon versus Team Sting. Team Sting consists of my boy Magnus, Samoa Joe, James Storm,
and guess who's back?
Eli!
Eric Young, not fishing anymore, ready to wrestle.
Not bad. You didn't come back with ODB. You're not defending your Knockouts championship. Your Knockouts Tag Championship, but you're going for some blood against Aces and Eights. And honestly, dude, you're an awesome wrestler. It's good to see you back on TV. We've been waiting a long time for it. And since that was the end of last week's, we'll talk about this week's. We don't really know what's going to happen. Are we going to hear from Eric Young? Do we hear more from Sting? What's going to happen with Bully Ray and the Jeff Hardy? What about Kaz and Daniels? We know that we should be expecting something from them.
Hopefully Kaz and Daniels will win the belts back tonight. That'd be great, but I just don't see them breaking up Austin Aries and Bobby Roode right now. They're kind of hot, and they're going to wait for a lockdown, of course, so we know there'll be nothing going on tonight. But definitely be prepared at lockdown for something great to happen there.
You are now allowed to worship! Yo, Bad Influence is a sick-ass tag team. I can't wait to see where they go. Even though Daniels is like 52 years old right now.
Doesn't matter.
He's really 41. He's old, and you know he's got the veteranship, and he should have been a champion by now. I can't believe they didn't let him beat Hardy and just feud it out. But it's Jeff Hardy. It's John Cena. Jeff Hardy.
5 more years.
5 more years of Jeff Hardy. Yeah. But either way, since we just keep on referencing Lethal Lockdown, there's a lot of implications at this pay-per-view. Now that they're doing only like a few pay-per-views a year, they have to build these pay-per-views up to like these gargantuan cards.
We're going to have some old-school cards coming back where it's just non-stop action. They're going to live up to the TNA name.
Let's do a prediction while we talk about it. So first things first is the World Heavyweight Championship, which for some reason Jeff Hardy carries 2 different versions of. In the Lethal Lockdown cage against Bully Ray, the #1 contender who hasn't wrestled. I'm all for Bully Ray having this shot, but he really hasn't done a lot except for bang Brooke Hogan storyline-wise. So I don't know where that's really going to go. I would say Jeff Hardy wins just on general purpose. Maybe Aces and Eights. they form some kind of alliance against the Aces and Eights when Team Sting fails. But that's for a later segment.
Yeah, I really want to see Bully win it. I don't see that happening because if they were gonna let him win the match, Aces and Eights would most likely interfere, and B, Jeff Hardy in a steel cage that we know he's gonna jump off of it's just his match. He should win it, but I really want to see Bully win it and see him move forward with his career and just move on.
That'd be awesome. It'd be great for his career. Next match is, let's talk about Team Sting versus Team Devon. Aces and Eights versus TNA. And I gotta say, I don't think there's any way TNA wins this match. It's a shame because they have all that star power against a whole bunch of nobodies on Aces and Eights. But are you gonna squash Aces and Eights? Does this really count? And what's gonna happen with Aces and Eights now that Kurt Angle knows who the big guy with the glasses and the ugly mouth thing is? You know, what's really gonna happen this week, and what's really gonna unfold come lockdown? I think Aces and Eights wins.
Yeah, Aces and Eights should win this. I see a lot of interference in this match. I'm actually hoping to see a lot of the locker room just clear out during this match and everyone just go at it and turn into a big-ass brawl. Yeah, that would be awesome, man.
That'd be sweet. I think Devon needs to just throw his title up, and whoever wins this thing is like the last man standing or whatever, makes the pin, gets the TV title. You know?
Yeah, but the Team Sting really has nothing to offer back for Devon to want to put his belt up, so...
What are you talking about, dude? James Storm TV champion, Samoa Joe TV champion, Sting TV champion?
Yeah, but they have nothing to offer as in to put up against his belt. I mean, it feels like a title for title. Yeah, that's one thing, but at this point, they need the belts they have to maintain their control.
Whatever. I think it's stupid. Devon hasn't defended his TV title, which was supposed to be defended every week in like 2 months. He just won it back and like, oh, I'm going to go right in the locker room.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. Next match, Angle versus Wes Briscoe in a lethal lockdown cage. Angle's going to demolish this kid. This is where TNA wins. Angle is revved up. He's on revenge because he tried to bring this kid in. I don't think there's any way out of it.
I think here we're gonna have the student beat the teacher, and Briscoe's gonna pull this one out somehow, and we're gonna get to see him wrestle. And I think he could win it. I think he'll be the underdog favorite here. I think he could take out Angle.
Dude, this ain't fucking Karate Kid. It's not happening.
It could happen.
It's not happening.
As much as I like Angle, I'm just saying I think it's Briscoe coming in here, give these guys a push. The guy's been what? On the show for a couple months, and now he's already in a major pay-per-view event. I mean, he's got to win it.
Let him beat up somebody like Magnus or something. Who cares? But anyways, move on because that's going to be...
Let him beat up Crimson.
It's going to be an ass whooping. For the Knockouts title, we have Gail Kim going after the newly crowned champ, Velvet Sky.
Oh, man. As much as I want to see Gail Kim win the belt back and carry it around, I just don't see it happening. I think it's been all Velvet all the way. And with all this implications about the referees and favoring her, then she might retain. But, I mean, we could all hope. Gail Kim's hot. They're both hot. They're going to touch each other. It's great.
Everybody's favorite stripper, Velvet Sky, is not going to lose this match. They root for her. They love her. They want to see her shake her goodies. This is what she does. Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
She's better than yours.
That's about it. Last but definitely not least, probably going to steal the show for the night. You have a 3-way tag team match with Kaz and Daniels, Bad Influence, versus Aries and Rude versus Chavo and Hernandez. Let's just eliminate Chavo and Hernandez off rip. I think Bad Influence regains this because they're a legitimate tag team. And for all other reasons, you're not going to give either of them a singles title. You're not going to give either of them a singles push. Whereas Rude and Aries can survive on their own, Daniels and Kazarian don't want to survive on their own. So they get the tag battle.
You can't expect this one thing from Hernandez and Chavo, is that Hernandez is going to do something insane. He is a big goddamn monster. He is going to jump off the cage. He will do a flip off the cage. You've never seen a guy his size really do it, but he's the guy to do it, so watch out for him at least. If Chavo not jumping off and hurting himself.
I don't know if that match is in the cage.
I think they're all in the cage.
But fuck Hernandez. Just saying, fuck Hernandez. And fuck Chavo. Yeah. You guys are like...
Yo, fuck Chavo, but Hernandez, that dude can wrestle, yo.
No, that dude can jump over the top rope. Look, that's about it.
He's better than fucking John Cena, bro.
Okay? No. John Cena at least can do a
He's got more moves.
That's bullshit.
I don't hear.
You're bullshit. I think you're the new ignorant slut of Tao Bao.
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah?
You're,
Are you okay
you're a
with that?
racist prick.
I'm a racist prick and you're an ignorant slut. That's cool.
Only want the white guys to win the belt. Why can't a Puerto Rican guy do it? Or a Mexican, huh?
It's not... I can't even believe you just said that. I can't even believe you just said that. The beautiful Baboon Blizzard just called me a racist.
Yep.
All hail Sting moment. All hail Sting. All hail Sting moment.
Greatest wrestler
All hail
ever.
Sting. According to Hogan and me, for the most part. Then there's Jericho. All hail Sting.
Jericho's not going back.
Jericho's not going back. Jericho will never be in TNA, damn it.
It's not WCW.
All right,
Armbar.
so we're going to do an interesting little segment. I'm going to post a picture, and then I'm just going to say where you at. And the first picture is...
Crimson.
Where you at, man? We need you back
This
in
guy
the company.
loves you. Okay? At least 8 times today, this dude was all about you. You need to come back. At least once.
We're talking about wrestling, and we're mentioning people in TNA, and I'm not supposed to mention the missing Crimson. He's an idiot.
There's obviously a reason he's missing.
Second picture. Dun, 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 dun.
This dude, forever injured, Sanjay Dutt.
Dude, obviously the X Division is lacking, and this dude is awesome. I kind of want to see him go Batman from the rafters. If he's going to injure himself, he might as well kill himself and do it with an X Division title win.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Owen Hart, too soon? Too soon? Aw.
Nah. Yeah.
Sanjay Dutt is not Owen Hart.
No.
Third picture. Oh, Mickey James, how I miss you. Oh, Mickey James, how I miss you. Please come back and win your title, because no other girl in that company deserves your title.
Hardcore slutty.
And give somebody else your creative decision, because...
You were way too close to James Storm, and we know he's gay.
And this isn't a where you at, but this is a where the fuck could you be going? We just want to know, because you seem like a guy we'd want to go places with. RVD. Rob Van Dam.
You lost the belt to Kenny King, dude. You beat that dude like 146 times.
And lost the last time.
And then lost the last time. You know what? It was because you were picking that apple core out of the garbage to make a bong.
You're obviously leaving for a period of time, which is okay, man.
We love
because you're, close to ancient and probably been getting your ass kicked for a very long time.
RVD, wherever you wrestle, if you're in the area, who it is, wherever you go, we're there, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Any promotion.
Yeah. You show up in the area, we'll be there to see you.
We just won't go to your comedy routine.
Yeah, no, that sucked. But you're a great wrestler. We love you.
Everybody check out RVD's comedy scene so everybody can tell him to stay in wrestling. And that is our pre-show. It's a pretty bad, slow pre-show. Anyways, you can go fuck yourself and enjoy it. And we'll see you after Lethal Lockdown.